Hey, good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, September the 13th, 2022, CPI Day. Hope you all are ready for a good trading day here. I'll pop into the news over here. Let's take a look at our news here. All right, we clearly have the big thing coming up at this morning is 7:30 a.m. This is all Chicago time. 7:30, I would definitely try to be flat. Things can get pretty volatile and crazy during that time. Also coming up today, we've got the 4-week bill announcement at 10 a.m., 8-week bill announcement at 10, and 30-year bond auction at 12 noon, followed by a Treasury statement at 1 p.m. Switch over to our higher time frame analysis. And this is the Ultra Bond that we're seeing right here. So as you can see, yesterday, this is the regular trading, the Globex is the full session profile. So from yesterday, we shot way down, accepted price down in here. And then overnight, we've shot up quite a bit, and we are above this high value area right here. Kind of exploring around this cavern. Take a look at the 30-year. Same thing, similar bulge down there at the bottom. And overnight, we came above this ledge and ranging around right here. Let's see what else. This is the ZN 10-year. Kind of a fatter profile going on. 5-year and 2-year. This is the teal is going to be the regular trading hours, and the blue is the overnight session. Yellow line is just the price line. So as you can see, shot way down yesterday during the trading hours, and overnight we have managed to put in a point of control right here, and then up towards the top. So we are in value at the moment. We're about 17 minutes from open. Let's pop into our 30-year. 30-year bond as well. We are in range, just range right here, and we are also in value from yesterday. Take a look at the liquidity once we pop into the depth market charts. A lot of times before the CPI number, the liquidity will thin out, making price movements much more volatile. Let's see here. This is the 10-year. 10-year, we are in range and in value, but we are quite a lot towards the higher end of the range and value. Noting this here, 5-year. 5-year, once again, I've been noticing that the 5-year has been kind of the leader of the pack the last week or so in general. And as you can see, the 5-year is pushing higher than any of the others at this moment. All right, and the 2-year right here. Take a look at our TPOs from yesterday. And as you can see, we opened up right here. Shot down. 11 o'clock is the white right there. So midday we were right around here. And then shot all the way down. Finished the day right down here. As you can see, we're recovering all that right now as this white price line shows right here. ZB, similar story. Opened up here. Midday. Finished the end of day way down here. And looking back over the recent past, we don't have a lot of neighbors to the downside in terms of value areas beneath us. We do have some areas up above. Let's take a look at 10-year. Okay. It's ZF and the ZT. All right, we're going to take a look at our overnight VWAPs here. Just refresh something real quick. So as you can see, overnight, let me just get my mouse over there. Overnight, we have just been hauling ass to the upside. The green is the VWAP. The dashed print is the deviation, first deviation, and then the solid line is the second deviation. And we have just been hauling ass to the upside. Had this little bit of dip just a little bit ago, where we dropped down, shot up. That's pretty severe drop in price. Let's see, and then the orange line here is our VWAP from a couple days ago, regular trading hours. And yeah, so pretty much overnight we've just been going up, up, and away. Take a look at our tick charts here. These are 124 ticks. Just use this to kind of keep track of where we're at. It's the 100-day, 100 period moving average is the cyan line. And yeah, let's see. 5 o'clock here is the overnight session in the ultra. Came up, wheeled around, came down, touched the 100. Around 4:30 in the morning is when we started that serious climb. Dropped down a little bit around 6:45, and here we are at 7:05. Okay. And we're gonna go check out our yesterday's 5-minute range analysis. This is something that I've just started tracking. This is the Ultra Bond in the upper left, the 30-year in the upper right, 10-year lower left, and the 5-year in the lower right. The bands that you see here are the 5-minute opening range. So it's the high of the first 5 minutes and the low of the first 5 minutes. As you can see in the Ultra, we never exceeded the opening range high. We opened up, we went down, we did retest sort of close to the opening range low a little bit. And then we shot down, came back up, and just kind of ended up meandering our way very far down. So the 30-year, different story. We had our opening range here. We did shoot above the opening range, wiggled around, shot way down, came back up into the opening range, wagged around a couple times, shot down, and back to the opening range, where we continued down. And 10-year, same thing. We had the opening range high, was never breached. We did trade back into the opening range, but we never got up towards the top of it. After that, we just continued to shoot down. 5-year, same thing. Opening range high. We did wiggle around quite a bit more inside of the range, but by the end of the day, we had gone only down, never breaking the high of the opening range high. Just going to quickly take a look at where we are today in relation to our TPOs. Get my mouse up there. Let's see. All right, so this is yesterday's TPO in the Ultra, 30, the 10, and the 5. Sorry, the 10 and the 5. So the Ultra right here, as you can see, we're down here in the bottom area. Oh, my bad. This is actually the regular trading hours, so we are up at, let's see here. Let's check out our depth of market charts here. All right, and as you can see, we are way up above at the overnight high. I'm actually going to swing through real quick and mark our overnight areas. As you'll notice here, the settlement from yesterday down here at 142.31 is also the overnight low. Noticing how a lot of times settlement value areas, other days lows and highs will end up being the overnight low or the low of the day. I'll mark out the overnight point of control right here. And since it's only 7:09, I'm going to give it a little time before I mark the overnight high. The 30-year overnight point of control was at 132.23, which is also where a previous low was. And in the same situation here, our settlement price from yesterday is also at the overnight low. You see we're getting another push up right here. The ZN, see overnight point of control, and as you can see, the overnight point of control was also a previous point of control. Settlement, also the overnight low, which is also a previous low. ZF, overnight point of control was also a previous point of control. See settlement down here once again. Yesterday's settlement is tonight's overnight low. That means we've only been going up since we settled yesterday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Let's just scroll up above here and see if we see any large orders. 115, it's not crazy. Actually, let's do a general liquidity check in the ZN. Kind of uses my barometer. 1500, 1700. We're still at regular volume of trading right now. I imagine that will thin out quite a bit before the 730 number comes out. All right. Let's just see if there's any crazy large orders. We do have a pretty large order right here at 144.09. Oh, and you see it just disappeared. So it's probably just algos doing their thing. Scroll down, not seeing anything crazy down there. Okay, up here in the excuse me, 30 here, 134. We've got high value area. I'll just call it actually a liquidity pool. It's 577 waiting up there, and 455 right beneath it. It's pretty substantial. Got another liquidity pool right here. Actually, I think I'm just gonna mark those off with these guys. Make it a little easier to see for me. Cruising on down below. Nothing super standing out too far here. Let's check out the 10-year. Okay, 10-year, we've got a definite level right here. Oops. And that is up at 116.080. Gonna be 3,470 contracts sitting there waiting, which is more than double the local average of its neighbors. Anything up higher than that? Not really standing out at the moment. We've also got another one down here at 115.180, which is also a previous day's low. Go ahead and mark this out. So yeah, 115.180 for the ZN. Those areas of high volume can either act as magnets, or they can, sometimes those will signify the cap. In other words, price will never go down and eat through it because it's a real order. And oftentimes the low of the day will be marked out by a large number of contracts at that price. Let's check out the 5-year here. Anything up above here? Oh yeah, look at that, 110.222. Huge amount of orders. 2,700 contracts up there. That's insane. All right, we've got another one, 1269 right here at 110.200, which is also a shitload. 1269. See what we got down below. We've got a couple big guys right here that are kind of like double the size of their neighbors, but not like the ones above. That is quite pronounced up there. Be interesting to see if those orders hold or if they get pulled. So just kind of showing all the screens here. We've also got the swing chart here, and this is the let's go to the Ultra Bond. Z. Oh, just seeing a lot of selling come in the 2-year. Wow. It's on the time and sales here. All right, let's see if I can track that over. Let me see that. Okay. In any case, as you can see on the rotational chart here in the Ultra, puts in these little, this is the swing indicator. I'll just tell you how many ticks it moved up and how many contracts it took during that little swing. And as you can see, we're at the super high end of this swing. So even though we're way up at the top, myself, I'm hesitant to go long from here at the moment. Crack back over to that news screen here. Again, thanks for being with us. This is show was created not because I have any insane wisdom in the bonds. I'm actually a very new bond trader. It's just because I looked around and there was nobody doing a bond-centric pre-market prep. So I decided to do it for myself and sharing that with you. So hopefully you find some value in it. Once again, for today's news, we've got CPI at 7:30 and 30-year bond auction at noon. And with that, I will send you on your way. Hope you all have a fantastic trading day. And we'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. See ya.